Hey guys, welcome back to The Voice It Matters. Happy Monday. Y'all know how I talks into the hammer. I guess it started. Okay. I guess it started. I was sitting around me waiting. Like I don't have no patience, right? It's this light right here that's bright. Ugh. Hope everyone's been having a great Monday. Whew. My Monday has been great. Whew. Guys, I'm trying to get ready. Trying to figure out making me something to eat. Right now, I'm drinking coffee, guys. And I will tell you what kind of coffee I'm drinking. I'll tell you what kind when I have some people on or somebody on or whatever. I ain't telling nobody in the bushes because I don't know if nobody in the bushes now. They gonna fool me. See? So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. But I know this. I am gonna do this smoothie. Uh, I was trying to think about doing some salmon. Maybe a salmon. Uh, and salmon, regular salmon, is that soft? And maybe with some grits or just the salmon, by itself. Uh, but then I said, well, I do have tuna fish. Um, I didn't really want that. And then I'm like, well, maybe what about an egg salad? Do some eggs, egg salad. Put an egg salad on one. So good evening. So I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna do is do the egg salad, okay? You know, but I'm gonna do the smoothie. My bananas is going bad. My daughter said, "Well, I could do a pudding. I can just go ahead. I need to go ahead and do it. Use them, put it in there." My friend also said the same thing. Go ahead and do it and put it in there and do the smoothie. Or if you're gonna do a banana bread. Well, this is on the peeling, so it ain't gonna hurt nothing. So I'm gonna do that, guys. I will say, guys, I am coming along. Um, I spoke to the doctors today. This is really a tough. It's not an easy healing process, but it's a process. It's not a joke. I hope everyone has been having a wonderful Monday. It's a new week, baby. So we're gonna make it great. Feel me? We're gonna make the week great. Tell yourself, I'm gonna have a great week. Repeat after me. This gonna be a great week. No matter come my way, I'm just gonna brush it off. And I'm gonna keep on going. Repeat after me. You know what I'm saying? Anything negative. Okay? You have to talk to yourself, and it's okay, guys. Talk to yourself. It's all right. Shoot, you feeling like you crazy? No, you have to talk to yourself. I don't have it all together. And a sister, I have to tell her, Missy, you got this, baby. You got this. See, I had to say that when I came live. I'm like, I didn't feel like coming live, guys. But I'm trying to be consistent. Hey, Wellness Food Mama, how are you? This is going to be a great week. That's right. This is going to be a great week. Yes. I didn't feel like, I was getting ready to say, I didn't feel like coming live but not saying that towards y'all, my YouTube family, but just of how this the healing process. So I'm like, you got this. You're gonna be consistent. You come on. You didn't go on live yesterday, but I did do a little short video. Show your face. Show up. Show your face. You got this. Same thing with the rope. I thought the rope yesterday when it's crazy how that happened because I did jump rope on one day outside. I didn't have that problem, and the day before I didn't have that problem with the rope. So because I'm like, is the rope it just didn't feel right. Is the rope shrinking on me or something? No, it was just the flesh, the body. Okay. So I'm like, okay, it's not over. The thing is, baby, but I was still curious about it. I was curious about it. I did because when I did finally do a couple of jumps, it felt different because I had the rope and I was doing it. I explained it to my daughter when I got in the house. So I didn't try it again that same day. I said, I'm just going to go for it today, and when I did it today, I did 13, could have been for a full 12, but it's all right. I was proud of myself for that. It's a part of healing, part of the healing process, and I'm okay with that. And I want to encourage others, each step is a big step to anything, and whatever you do, still be proud of yourself because guess what? I can easily be feeling sorry for myself, laying around and waiting for some healing. No, in order to heal, I got to be moving around. I got to be feeding my mindset. I'm going to get better. I'm going to heal and also prayed up, but I'm already prayed up, but I have to. Faith without works is dead. You're going to constantly hear me say this. I got to be doing stuff. I will say this. Now, I overslept. Woman Fuga Mama, I missed your workout this morning. Now, I know you come on, so I literally mash because they don't they do not notify. I don't get notified. YouTube is slack. They slack now because I literally wanted to join our ex 2K in her 1 year. I'm giving her a shout out. I'm giving her a shout out. Congratulations again. So I seen where she had that going on, but she said she didn't really know what time it was going to be. So I wasn't notified. And the thing was, when I asked her, she said she did it that morning. And at that time, I literally was on and I was watching, even though I was watching on the TV. But still, even when you go into the next, it still will let you know something. YouTube, I'm telling you, YouTube don't be letting you know. I'm telling you, they don't. They don't. Because I could have easily catch another replay. I could have, because I wasn't on nobody live. I was pretty much on like the replays, catching some replays and stuff yesterday. Me and Lil Junior. Yep. And then I thought I caught Miss Patty's live, but actually I missed hers because it's showing that they live, but actually they not, and I missed it. And then another one I was watching, and Lil Junior was just sitting there looking, but I missed it. I actually, more the story, I missed it. And then this morning I overslept this morning, so it was okay. I didn't beat myself up this morning because the body need to rest and need to like heal, and it heals itself. And I was telling my friend, I'm like, you know what? It makes so much sense. It makes so much sense, guys. A friend of mine's, okay, sent me something, and I'm looking at this, and what people don't realize, dealing with this medicine and different things, and yes, it's money. It's money. They make money off of us. Okay, Now, these I call it remedies, but these natural stuff that we take, it makes so much sense. A lot of the medicine that they have out now, they didn't have none of that stuff back in the day before I was born, before my mom was born. They use special remedies. Basically, they did remedies that heal, and they allowed the body to heal. Oh, ooh. So I was speaking on this before, though. It's a process. It really is a process, man. It's a process. I got caught up in it. Guys. I got caught up in it. Yeah, Gotta read to do right. I got caught up in that mind, when being in the hospital and then getting the spine injections and all that stuff. I got caught up in it. I did. But see, when you know better, you do better. You get what I'm saying? And it's okay. You know what I'm saying? It really is. It's okay. So it's important. Really, what's more important, what you know now, to share with others and our young ones that don't, to teach them. You get what I'm saying? It's real, and it is so important. It really is. It really is. Because it's like the medicine, it help us, but yet it harms us too. It got to be indoors. It's going to help us. It's not supposed to help us and hurt us. You get what I'm saying? So just thinking about a lot of that stuff, man. Not really like stressing myself, but it's just more of an eye opener, more of just an eye opener. And the more you have an eye opener, the more what it do falls with me is push me even more to do better. Yeah. Yeah. We are ingesting plastic toxins. Right. Need more foods. It's hard to stay healthy. Right. It is hard. It is. It's a process. I mean, it's hard. It is hard, especially when your body, when you already adjusted to all this stuff, your body is already adjusted to all this stuff. And this is what I say, it's a healing process. But then it's the mind. See what I'm saying? That's why it's important when we change our mind, our life changes. You get what I'm saying? Our life changes when we change our mind, but it's still not easy, and it's a process. You get what I'm saying? Because like I say, this is the voice that matters, and this is, I don't judge no one because I'm in this world too. You get what I'm saying? But I do know the journey of healing. It's going to still take the individual like me. At one time, I was bedridden. You get what I'm saying? At one time, I wasn't able. I shared this before. I wasn't able to do stuff, certain things on my own. But it still took me to do the work and say, no, that I'm getting about, I'm doing this. I don't want nobody doing it for me. I'm doing this. You get what I'm saying? It's the healing process, So it's not easy. It's not. So I just thank God. I will continue to forever praise him. And I have to carry him because right now, to be honest, a lot of people don't be wanting to hear this either. You get what I'm saying? They don't. But and this is what God say, pray for the lost. He said, pray for the found. But it's written. A lot of stuff have to be played out because it's written. This is not, and my thing is, I believe in humanity. Basically humanity. I seen something and I shared it on my Facebook and I asked the question. Nobody didn't respond, but they probably 9 times out of 10, they watched it. I know that for a fact. You get what I'm saying? I don't care. But it's all right though, because anything that I post, if I share something, they may not say nothing, but they come in, they're gonna go see what's going on, what I'm looking at. They're gonna check to see what Chris Kill watching. Okay, I promise you. So my question was, with this video, What are your thoughts? It was a caretaker taking care of a woman. She was black, a black woman caretaker taking care of a woman, and she was white. She's in the kitchen prepping, getting food. She's doing what else she's doing. So the woman threatened her with a knife. She said she was going to stab her in the back, and then she said, "I'm gonna hit you. So I'll put it in your stomach too." So you know the woman that's watching or whatever, but it's how she handled herself. You get what I'm saying? How she handled the situation that I put my hands up to. You know, then the woman she was cleaning, I think, some greens or whatever, and I have to go back to the video. Um, the woman took the container and poured the greens or whatever over the woman's head. So the woman had already told her, "Look, I'm recording you and I'm sending this to your daughter." So the woman was just being really mean, you know, and just saying stuff. Like she really wanted the woman to react. So of course you have different comments, people saying they'll be in jail, they'll be this and that. You know, just being human, they strong, they opinions. So I shared it and my thoughts. I said personally, me, I would have did the same thing, record, you know, and I would have called the daughter, because that's who she mentioned, the daughter. Okay, the family, basically the family. Okay, now the thing is, we don't know. See, at the bottom, excuse me, it said hashtags racist. That was the first thing. So my thing is, does it mean was somebody doing that? Does it mean that they're racist? No, not all the time. We don't. The thing is, how I seen it, because the point I have worked in the medical field and took care of people, and how certain situations I had to handle without hurting or doing anything to anyone or treating them any kind of way. I handled it in a different soft way. Okay. And one particular person had me in mind with that. And I loved him. You know, he's no longer living. I loved him and he loved me, you know. You know, so I'm saying you don't know the situation of what the illness the woman had. You know, it was just basically wanting to know other people's thoughts, because there's more than one way of looking at things. But the thing is, that's how she handled it. You know, she handled it in the proper way, because she could easily kept the recording on, made the phone call while she was up there, and just left and quit, you know. But me, I feel like 9 times out of 10, she was already working there, and it's more to it than versus of the racist. Because if you know she was racist, you wouldn't really be, because it's dangerous. You wouldn't be with you know, working there, you know, regardless if you need it or not. No, you're not going to be doing that. You know, I wouldn't take that, you know, to do that. You know, I don't know, you know, but I'm gonna take that and see if I can share it on. I'm gonna see if I can go back to it and see if I can save it and share it on the YouTube. Because, like I was telling my friend, I'm like, it's so easy to say some stuff though, but what if it was your parent and they had something going on with them, right? And you're taking care of them, and even though you could be so say self-defense of not them harming you, because they teach you how to protect yourself, okay, without harming these patients and stuff, right? And you be specialized in this stuff. At the end of the day, that's still somebody's parent. So say same thing if they was in a facility or home. If the woman would have did something to, people don't be wanting to hear that. You get what I'm saying? You know, if the woman would have did something to the woman, that would have been a big thing. You know, same thing. So say if you have a child that could be autistic, just having in all types of anything illness, that they react. You get what I'm saying? Child with special needs, basically, or whatever, and they have to be in these facilities and things. And that came back to me dealing with me. What I dealt with one of my daughters growing up raising her. And my thing is, you take care of my child. Y'all, she is your responsibility when she's in that school, because y'all already know the situation, her situation. This is why we had the programs. When she's home, she's my responsibility. If anything that go on, you call me. You get what I'm saying? If it's an emergency or something like that. But the things that dealing with her, you profess in this right here. So she is your responsibility. I'm entrusting you to take care of my daughter. You get what I'm saying? If I'm making sense, guys. You feel what I'm saying? So comment below, guys, your thoughts on what I'm saying. If you feel like it. You really don't have to, though, but I'm trying to make it make sense. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So what I'm doing now, I'm getting ready to boil this right here, these eggs. I'm not saying to be abused or anything like that. No, don't allow yourself to be abused or get hurt. But it is ways of handling things, and my hands went up to the woman, because she handled it. She did handle it in the proper manner. Okay, she did. Oh. Mm-hmm. Oh. So I'm not going to put no blueberries. I'm going to put that salt in the egg. So I'm going to go ahead and just make me eggs, salt the egg salad. So they gave me coffee, and I'm like, I ain't want no coffee. I don't know why they kept sending me some coffee. I ain't thought about that, though. When my friend was like, coffee, let you go to the bathroom and stuff. It goes through the system. See? I wasn't thinking about that. I said, well, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so I'm just going to put the strawberries that I prepped. I had prepped the strawberries and the blueberries, but they say I can't eat the blueberries, but I have to be in moderation of it. I'm not going to mess with it. Not right now. Y'all see? See what I'm doing. And I'm drinking this coffee here. This right here. Well, I had 2 packs left. This is I shared this on one of my videos. This was a while back. But I think I said something about this, that it works. I used to do that it works. And let me tell you something. I stand by the products because it's good. I used to do the wraps, sell the wraps. Basically, I used to sell it. And keto tea, this keto coffee here. Keto tea, keto coffee. This is keto coffee. I don't really do the coffee, but I'm doing it today. I said, well, I'll drink some coffee. And me and her was talking, so here it is. So matter of fact, I thought that was the only 2. Okay. So, okay, that's great. I thought that was the only 2. And no, I'm not promoting these people. Not today. I used to. I got a Facebook page called I may open that page back though too. Since I'm on this journey. It's Casey Lifestyles Journey, something. Yeah, exactly. Shoot. But that's too much, man. They don't like for you to interact with different stuff. So I end up having these different pages because I was doing the business of this, because I used to do the It Works. Then I was doing the paparazzi, but they don't like all that stuff. They don't like to be interacting. And then the BK as well. And they just don't like so that's how I had to have them separate, them Facebook accounts. But the greens they are really good, it's good. So make a long story short, my whole thing is I would have still been doing it and probably getting the products, but once I would have learned some stuff myself, like what I'm doing now, and still with the greens and stuff, it's good though. But them people was taking money out my account, and I wasn't receiving my doggone products. Shoot. I mean, that's when things were shutting down. This is why I stopped dealing with the paparazzi too. But where is my doggone order at? And then enough, you taking money. Now the paparazzi you order yourself. Okay? But it was messing up my money, with my shipments, people waiting on, and I'm like, listen, paparazzi was getting slack too, so I didn't do no more orders, okay? But dealing with the It Works, you taking out a whole $150 out my account, no, we can't have this. No. And I ain't receiving it. And this other stuff I haven't received, like different with clothing, because I used to have like Louis dresses and different stuff like that, pocketbooks. And actually, I used to give away a lot of them, for gifts, for appreciation, And there's a lot of stuff that I haven't received. But this particular one right here, you couldn't take it out my account. I had to shut it down, and I didn't mess with it. But I still say I stand strong for the product because it really is good. But as far as the business, it's good, but they were slack with dealing with what they was doing, and they ain't getting my money. Shoot. So I took that as a loss, and which I got it back 10 times, due to my jewelry, because I was just doing different stuff though, so it was all good, so I haven't went back to it since, but I forgot. I thought I just had that 2 out. 9 times out of 10, I probably gave somebody some, and that's probably why I had that 2 out. I didn't know I had that pack. So I will be drinking that. While I was in the hospital, they was giving me some coffee that helps with your stomach, So that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do, guys. Yeah. And make sure. This is gonna be more of a banana, if anything. I don't know. I don't want to make it too much banana. What y'all think? Shoot. Dang. Banana be let me put some more strawberries. Banana be well, no, that's potassium. Banana don't really constipate to do it. I don't need nothing that's gonna be but they told me I can have banana, but I don't want to put too much banana in there. Shoot, doggone it. I got one more banana right here. Great, dang. Oh, baby. Yeah, guys, so it is really important, it's just important. It's important. But, you may have some people say, listen, I've been doing this for all this time and I've been fine. That's okay. You get what I'm saying? I ain't taking nothing away from nobody. I'm just going to try to give you an eye, opener. You know what I'm saying? Banana can raise glucose. Okay, so I'm gonna keep my. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, I'm gonna keep it checked. Thank you for telling me that. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing that. See what I'm saying? Shoot. I ain't want to be putting too much up in there. Ooh, this is gonna be put this on the Facebook, baby. This is fresh bananas and strawberries with almond milk, guys. I got it there. Almond milk. Going to make y'all some. You want some? Y'all want some? Oh, baby. I'm up into about you want some. Better be trying to. Shoot. Probably in here. It is. She used the dishwasher, but didn't put it back. Put the stuff. Oh, baby. Didn't put it back in. Fuga Mama, I'm trying to tell you, I love that when you was shopping. And I'm like, I wish I could go in the store and keep on like that. I be going for the sales though, but great day. Shoot. Yeah, baby. I already know that's gonna be good. Ooh, baby. I had those is fresh. Those are fresh strawberries and these blueberries that I bought. I had prepped them and fruit and froze them. Shoot, let's go in and try this. Oh, where my glass at, baby? Give me a glass. Oh. They want us to stay in the dark, guys. I'm telling you, they do. Let's see what's going on. Mm-hmm. Oh, so I did put that other banana in there. Okay. Mm. I ain't trying to do too much. I'm gonna put that in there. Dang. So Put this up in here. Let me see this. Doggone it. Drink this strawberry. Delicious. Ah. Oh, baby. Let me put this in the freezer. Mm. And I have me a water in the refrigerator. Whew. I'm gonna check my sugar because I'm right but there ain't no sugar, nothing in here. My friend like, she gotta no, it's the mindset. I ain't gotta have no sugar in my coffee. See, it's the mindset. We be thinking that's what we want. No, they ain't what we want. The mind is telling us that. No, our bodies is craving. Our bodies telling us that, so we have to tell we got to tell the mind something different. You get what I'm saying? That's what we have to do. We have to. Listen, we got to. Oh, this is not an easy task. You know, this is why I literally been shouting y'all out. Not literally shouting y'all out, but I've been talking. Let me see. You can see the voice that matters. I'm covering myself up around here. Sure, y'all see it. That's right. Let me move it over. I actually sent my daughter from the TikTok I shared. Because I still don't know how to do the links and stuff. Because, see, my thing is, okay, I sent her one. It's easy for me to say something, but it's better if I can just send it and be like, this is what it is right here. This is how you get to this. Boom. You get what I'm saying? You know, because my thing is, sometimes with me being a mother, sometimes, you know, sometimes you can reach others, but you know, like dealing with your children or whatever, sometimes you can talk to them, and even when they get older, but when they see it with others as well, they can see it from you too. But it's nothing wrong with learning and connecting with other people. This is where I'm coming from. You get, this is what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with watching something, and then when you watch somebody that's encouraging you on the same level, like men and men, like I told my son-in-law, my daughter, I have shared with y'all, my extended daughter, you too as well as Frugal Mama. So I don't know if you on TikTok or not, though, but I know you on YouTube because they don't really be doing. I don't know. They love the Facebook and all that stuff. They Facebook us. No, but she be on TikTok too. She's still on the TikTok. I don't even know what she be doing. Some stuff I may catch, some stuff, but not really much. But she's a TikToker, you know. So you have a lot of people don't really or they be on Facebook, they don't want to come on the YouTube, or they don't know how to do the YouTube. I don't know. You know, they just more adjusted with, I guess it's just a process. I'm okay with it, just growth. That's all, you know. But I have no problem with that because, listen, it helps. It helps. It takes a village to get, with helping with them. I'm not saying about my family. I'm just talking about everyone. You get what I'm saying? Everyone, everyone, so that means a lot to me, and I was talking to him yesterday, my son-in-law, and I was telling him about, he was like, yeah, because I knew certain stuff, like he was talking about with the skating. Yeah, I got my skates. I want to get some more skates though, but still, just certain things, it's just anything that help your mind, your mental, to help you, especially when you want to grow, you just don't know how to, what the first step, you get what I'm saying? Because sometimes, to be honest, like I say, it's nothing wrong with going to a therapist, okay? I encourage that with anyone, but at the end of the day, when you go in there, it still takes you to do the work. You get what I'm saying? The therapy can't, they it's still taking you, and If it's something else, because at the end of the day, even like I said before, you have these people, therapies, therapists, psychologists, all of them. They need people to keep them going. You get what I'm saying? To keep them sane. To keep them sane. So it takes a village, because you're human. You're only human. Even when you're in that profession, you're still human. Period. So I really believe in that. Being there for one another, helping one another the best way we know how. And that's it. No more, no less. So when I do that, I don't look for nothing from no one. It's just all about healing and sending people over to help someone the best, do my part the best way I know how, because at the end of the day, it works. It helps. It does. Yesterday we had an awesome service, was awesome yesterday. And I'm telling you, when I say it was right on time. I was on Zoom. It was right on time. Basically, speaking about marking, God is not the one to be marked. You get what I'm saying? Man is trying to do so much. And this man, this ain't for, listen, let me tell you something. This is real. Man trying to do, and this wasn't really about, this is like speaking, and teaching. This is not all about pointing fingers. You know what I'm saying? With the word, and it's literally in the word, the Bible, So man trying to do everything that God already fixed. How you can't, and he created you. How you gonna change something that God done did and fixed it? You get what I'm saying? Like, for example, my daughter, okay. Now, I told her yesterday, I'm like, yeah, time not supposed to be going back this year, right? Okay. But guess what? It's still going to get dark on this. It's still going to take, it's going to be on its natural own or change of things, because that's how God set it up. Now, it may not be dark as early as it usually be. You get what I'm saying? But it's still going to do its natural thing, because that's how God created it to be. Man, 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 and I'm speaking about man society, trying to do everything so much against God, because they want to have the power, greed, and all this, and literally and at the end of the day, that same man, I'm speaking about man society. You get what I'm saying? They gonna be leaning on God when the time for the in need. You get what I'm saying? Calling on God's name. The devil don't want us to think that, okay, now I don't touch on people beliefs and and things like that though. But if you believe in a higher force and know that there's a God, there is a God. If you believe that there is an evil force, wicked force, it is. And to be honest, it's true. You get what I'm saying? It's nothing fake about that. You get what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. I shared this about our home being burnt down. I watched our home go down in flames. We lost everything. My mother I was a teenager. And we lost everything except for our life. She had just remodeled furniture, the whole deal, everything. Even stereo set, all that. We was in the bed till a friend of mine was like, yo, the house on fire. Watched the whole brownstone, the building, go down in flames. But everybody was alive. But you know what? When she went back that next, I was with her. You know what? My brother was working the summer job, and she kept the money in the Bible. Right? Sold his money, the Bible. Whatever part that he spent, whatever part she saved for him. And it was good though, because that same money she used for his school shopping for him. That's why I love my mother, man. I love her because what was ours was ours. That was the mama that take from us. You get what I'm saying? She did for us. She loved on us. Okay, it was like a tough love too, but it was a nurturing love. You get what I'm saying? But I want back to what I'm saying. That Bible didn't burn, man. The Bible didn't burn. It was little crisp and stuff, but the Bible, I don't know about nobody else's book or whatever the case is. Maybe they have seen the Bible burn up. Okay, fine. But I'm speaking about a testimony right now about my experience. Okay, right now. Okay. I'm speaking about my experience right now. Maybe that was a sign for her. It wasn't for me. You get what I'm saying at the time? Because I'm still young. You feel me? Listen, I just seen our home go down. You feel what I'm saying? And everything. So, listen. So it was ready for her to sign. You get what I'm saying? And not only it was for her at the time, but it's for me now as I grew to, and now ready now too, at the age of 52 to say, look, see how good God is? You get what I'm saying? That Bible, it's still a testimony. It didn't burn, and the money was guys. It was over $500 in there. The money was still good enough for the bank to take the money. You feel what I'm saying? This is where I'm coming from. And then I did have like a trauma, like because I was dealing with. I was saying about fire. I didn't like seeing fire. She kept pushing. She didn't give up. We had to do different things. We ended up had to stay with family members, for a little while till things got better. For about a year, I could say, for about a year. And then our living arrangements was kind of different, it was a little different. And that's how we ended up to another place, which was FG, because we always lived in the suburban area, I ended up down there. But dealing with I'm speaking about this Bible. That Bible, everything, man, I ain't even never seen nothing like this, like how the stereos and different TVs, how it just melt down like that. You get what I'm saying? But the Bible is paper. The Bible didn't burn though. It didn't burn. Everything else was crushed down. About to say, whoop, baby. Y'all hear that? That's outside. That's my neighbors. Because I'm about to say the TV on. Little Junior in here. I made a post on Facebook yesterday, and I can't really remember every word I said, but I literally said that that message was approved from the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Okay, I was fine. I was having a great day. But it's the thing that when you see certain stuff with people and the thing of judging, they need to stop, even though people are going to be people, but this was basically a global. It was no indirect or direct. It was literally a global message. You get what I'm saying? If it's something that need to be said, I'm going to say it. And it wasn't like to down no one or nothing like that. It's just the truth. The judging have to stop. You get what I'm saying? Stop the judging. Everyone have room for change. You get what I'm saying? Even with the older ones, I can't remember word for word, but it was in the sense of that, of judging people, judging each other, because we all fall short. You get what I'm saying? We all fall short. And if we older ones is out there judging, and if it's something that you feel someone is not doing, pray for them. Keep them prayed up. Keep them uplifted. Feed life into each other. You get what I'm saying? That feed life. Keep each other prayed up. You get what I'm saying? The verses of tearing people down. Tearing each other down, because guess what? It's still You got our children. You get what I'm saying? You know, our children, you know, um, I was speaking about, and see, I spoke on this in part one, but I'm going to do a part two about the overprotective, being overprotective mother. And you know, me and my daughter was speaking, say it was like not the wrong, but it's like a bittersweet. Yeah, but you know what? Let me tell you something. To be honest, stuff was already going on back then as well. But the way stuff is now, I'm gonna tell you, it is. Listen, it ain't the same, man. No, I don't care. Listen, guys, I'm telling you, kings and queens is not the same. It's not. I have not never, ever, ever seen or experienced deaths or even loved ones' deaths. They back to back, back to back, back to back, back to back, back to back. No, man, no, 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 no. I have even been around older people that spoke on the same thing, you know, in their 80s and things, say they have never seen it. You get what I'm saying? It's fulfilled, being fulfilled, man. It's real. You know, of the things that to harm us, you know. Yeah. How are you? Like the shit. Hey, DJ, how are you? Thank you. I'm still pushing through. I am definitely pushing through. I'm pushing through. Thank you for asking. It's a process. But the great thing that I'm able to hold drink at one time, I wasn't even able to drink no water. I was able to do none of that. And this is where they was talking about tubing me. They didn't have to do none of that. You know, I'm just grateful for that, you know. So it's a process. And I talked to the professionals today, the doctors, you know, and um they assured me with some stuff. And then I have a follow-up appointment on the 18th, with the specialist, basically. You know, you know, So I'm just walking in my faith and doing my part. You know, I'm already prayed up. God got it worked out. So I'm just doing my part, and stuff. But thank you very much. I appreciate you. Hey, the Jordan, I was telling I didn't really want to, I don't like really calling nobody names out, but I'll give you a shout out though. But, because sometimes people feel like you do it for clout. I don't do nothing for no clout, man. I'll do it because I'll be sharing love. You feel what I'm saying? And that's real. So my thing is, I let my son-in-law, because I will share this. He lost two of his brothers at one time. At one time. It's his story to tell. I don't know how he feels, but I know he needs some healing. You get what I'm saying? Something to help him with his mind. I will share this. I will share it because it was public knowledge. So I could share that part. He did lose two of his brothers about 2 years ago. They got killed. Two brothers. Okay, two. So I shared him with you, the J, and I sent my daughter your TikTok, because I'm like, I'm still learning, and I'm gonna connect because I do need help with this. You get what I'm saying? I could do more, but I have to learn how to do it. I don't know how to do it, But I did share your TikTok to her to let him know, because I let him know about your YouTube and everything that you do, like your biking, your workouts. I told him to read in your description, of what you're doing, it's therapeutic for you. And when the stuff that I was already telling him, he was already loving that and saying, yeah. And I said, just your vibe alone, I know he will connect with you, and he go by the energy too. I know he will. And I know that will be a help. Something that I'm not able to do, which is keep him prayed up and stuff. But I know, it take a village. This is what I was speaking on before. You get what I'm saying? So he, so pretty much I was letting him know about you, so I didn't know we'll see. I'm gonna call my daughter and ask her, did she get that message to let him know though. But I told him about to go to skating. See, he already want to go skating. I got my skates and stuff, but shoot, I got to relearn. I got to get me another pair, a little bigger size though. But They say it's in one in South Carolina and Wilmington and one of. I said, I'm just waiting. Just let me know. I'll go though. But the main thing is the verses of them have to be on them games and stuff all the time and stuff. Check y'all out. You get what I'm saying? And it'll help, man. I had already told my daughter. I don't even know if she got her a rope, but now he said his legs, dealing with his leg, because he had to have surgery on his leg. I forgot his thing. What the had came that he what is the name of that? Oh, you teaching your, oh, you is? Well, you look like you was doing pretty good with me. To me, you ain't did no you wasn't using nothing. I used to love to skate. I got to relearn. Oh my God. Oh baby. But what is that? His thing came something where he had to do surgery. I forgot the name of that though. Usually athletes, that happen to athletes. That's not a good thing for athletes that for them, because they won't be paid for a while. But I forgot what it was, and they had to do surgery. But still, with the he was speaking about the jump rope part though. But the other stuff, like so I get it. Whatever that helps. So I'm working on that. I'm working on it because I want my family to be okay. At least try to make it through mentally. You get what I'm saying? And not just my family, just everyone, whoever I could reach out to encourage that. Because that's what it's going to take. People think it's going to just happen naturally. No, you got to do the work. You get what I'm saying? People got to understand it's not going to happen naturally. No, it's not. It's going to take you, the individual, to do the work, to keep your mind right, to keep your mind straight. You get what I'm saying? You got sometimes, we can't keep blaming. We know the system got us, in a sense, messed up with some things. But guess what? We can't keep pointing blame. Keep pointing the blame. Once you know where it comes from with certain stuff, then it's going to take you to change the narrative to make it different. You know what I'm saying? In your life. You feel what I'm saying? I not do any dance moves, straight, normal. Right? You do. Listen, I'll tell you. He was wide open. I watched that. I was like, dang, it was long because he was waiting. He was waiting. So I'm like, he was already there. See, the J, that you reminded me of me when, okay, that part, I would love to be there. The mountain, what was it? I forgot the name of it. But that was a long while, but guess what? It was good though. You was there for about an hour. See, and that's me. Man, come on, man. And you was wide open, but that's because you used to walk in. Like I was saying, I was the same way. And I used to walk fast. And it's like, with me walking slow, like somebody behind, I'm walking with someone, but I miss you walk fast. That was just me. So me trying to, that just pulled me back. Not like discrediting them, but me personally, my body, it was just like it was like But that was that meet and greet. Head always looking for me because I can't dodge you. I will run into you if I can move out the way slow. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But she, African, shout out to her. She did great. But I don't know. I missed the part with your friend, though. I'm like, I slipped. I missed the part with that now. I don't know what happened to the friend. Oh, baby. Oh, man. I'm like, man. See, I'll tell you. Oh, I'll be trying to catch up, with some stuff. But like I said, I'll be doing one thing, doing something else, then not feeling good and stuff. And then I'll try to have my mind off the y'all know what I'm saying, not social media, the whole deal, but I'll be catching up on some stuff. But that right there was, but it was good. Oh, baby. Ooh. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. So I love that. I'm not going to say I wouldn't be able to do. No, I would have to. I wouldn't be able to. Well, you don't want to say I can't. You get what I'm saying? I don't like the word saying I can't, but that would have been a tough challenge for me. I wouldn't have did. Well, no, I would have had to have my walker or something. It was hot too. No, I wouldn't. No, mm-mm, no. Mm-mm. Walking with Panama City. They was just talking, and I was like that in the good to see and was walking. No, but I'm saying when you was talking, I just seen her. I didn't see him no more. I didn't see him anymore. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, what happened to him? I didn't see him. I missed that part. I'm like, what happened to him? What happened to him? She's and I'm subscribed to her. I am subscribed to her, but I have to catch up. That's someone else I have to catch up with, because I am definitely subscribed to her, but I haven't seen, I don't know. I think I may have show love to one of them, just didn't say anything, but put thumbs up to it. But I have to catch up. But I am subscribed to her channel though. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But that was nice though. I love stuff like that. Unity. You get what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. Just because YouTube is not like, you grow, you learn each other. And of course, it's people you can't trust and things, and people just people. Right. But guess what? Everybody is not like that. You get what I'm saying? So that was awesome. See, I love stuff like that, Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I stand for unity. I definitely stand for unity. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, and it goes along to what I was saying, that it's going to yeah, and that's what I was wondering. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you shared that too. You said about the therapy, about the room. Oh boy, you killed that elephant. Cause I ain't the one to be trying to be. Hey, no question's a dumb question, but I'm not one of the ones that's nosy or try to be in nobody's business. That's not me. My thing is live and let live. You get what I'm saying? Now doing my podcast, I may speak on certain stuff like when I was having it, but me, I'm not be trying to be worried about what's going on in somebody's household, because I don't care. You get what I'm saying? That's not none of my business. But when you show your thing, I was like curious, like, okay, I'm like, is that dealing with he doing that with the workout or whatever? So I'm glad you said that's good though. I'm like, okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's awesome. The physical, the therapy, yeah. Mm-hmm. You give, you do therapy, like what you said, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So again, guys, it really takes us. We can't depend on others, or we just have to. It takes us, man, and then it do take a village sometimes. I'm not. I will say it's times when I had little situations going on that I didn't get or understand. I'm like, what in the world's going? Why is this going on? And I reached out because I'm like, I need help with this. You get what I'm saying? Because I don't know what's going on. What in the world? Then they give you a better insight on some stuff. You get what I'm saying? Because sometimes, people mental can mess up your mental. You get what I'm saying? People mental can mess up your mental. Period. You get what I'm saying? Period. For real. So, again, we can't we know how and why. Yeah, the situations happen, but once you know what that is, then it takes the individual to work on fixing the solution. That's me. I'm about fixing solutions, not steady, being buried or being in bondage, you got to get out of bondage. You get what I'm saying? You have to, because it's like it's self enslaved. You get what I'm saying? And you speak on the slavery and things. We can't do that. Speak on slavery and then we be self-enslaved our own selves. Man, come on, baby. I need y'all to get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? Because this is real talk, and if you self-enslaving yourself, it's the same thing that's going to lead with our children enslaving themselves, because all they're going to know is what you know. You get what you're showing them. You get what I'm saying? That's it. That come on. So I don't believe in pretty much, and people may say little stuff. Okay, we all can be guilty about things like that, little judging and things, but listen, the things ain't the same. I'm trying to tell you, it ain't the same. It is not the same. It's not. Okay. Now listen. That's all. That's why I'm sharing this with you guys. And I'm gonna tell you right now, people can say, well, this stuff right here, well, okay, yeah. History repeat itself. Things been going on for a long time. Yeah, it have. But let me tell you something. Listen, and it have. That is 100%. It have. It happened. It has. But you wanna be on the track to be able to get through it. You get what I'm saying? Just like you see people that's older in their hundreds, because there's people here still in their hundreds, but guess what? It's only a small amount. You feel me? You have people that's in their 80s. For what? My aunt, she in her 80s. I want to hold on her lungs again. Don't have the mind you're here to I was born to die. No, you was not. You wasn't born to die. You was born to live. Understand what I'm saying? Get that out of your head. Born to die. You wasn't born to die. You get what I'm saying? That's the evil force that wants you to think that. Want us to think that. So that's why it's important for us to continue to push ourselves, no matter how we feeling, one way or the other, even if you're limping doing it. Just, I will say this. I'm grateful for all you that have, because one thing about me, I will say this, guys. I don't ask people to pray for me. I don't go on the media and say, pray for me, and I don't discredit anyone that say it. I don't. A lot of times people would be praying down on you. You get where I'm coming from? See what I'm saying? But when I show stuff, it's to empower, and I'll be uplifted, to share the testimony of to continue to push, because like I say, I'm an open book, but I'm a closed book, right? Man, these eggs is done. Shoot. I'm an open book, but I'm a closed book, right? But life still come at me. So that's why I share. And not for self-pity. I've shared this before. Not for no self-pity, but to see that this is my life and I'm still pushing. You know what I'm saying? And that's that. So let me run this. More of empowering, to empower. I want to say, for those that did have me prayed up, thank you. And reached out to me, thank you. But I didn't do that for that reason. I didn't share no video for that reason. You get what I'm saying? At all, Because like I say, I'm trying to make partnership, but at the end of the day, some stuff ain't for that. Because that's real when you fighting to live, and you just just fighting through a lot that people really just don't know. But thank you. But see, my thing is, I keep everybody prayed up, regardless. Through the good, the bad, and not knowing the lost, the found. So I'm gonna put this in the freezer, guys. I'm gonna put it. If I put it in there, it totally free. Yes. So you can't have enough prayer. Don't get that misunderstood though. But people do. So that's something that I don't really do. It's and not trying to be funny. I really don't. I don't ask. You know, I be particular who I say it to. You know, you know. So everybody have their own outlook on things. You know, and I respect every bit of it, all of it. Because I still be learning. You know, I'll be learning, still learning. Gonna always be a forever student. As long as I'm alive, I'm gonna be a forever. I'm gonna be a student. You know, okay, forever student, forever student, forever student. Even when it comes down to the babies, like my grandbaby, I'm like, listen, he teaching me something. Because I'm like, oh, that's what babies do now? You see what I'm saying? The babies now in this era, they doing things different now. And it's some, listen, and it speaks to the Bible of learning from the youth. You get what I'm saying? You know, you feel me? You know, you learn new things. I was speaking on this before, you know. Literally, my grandson showed me something, stuff he's doing. I'm like, what? Yeah, it's different. You can even learn, and that's a good thing. It's not nothing bad. It's a good thing. Just to say you learn something new all the time. If you allow yourself to really realize what it is, you're learning something new. You get what I'm saying? That's real talk. You know, you're learning something new. Never get too old where you figure or think you got it all together. You know, and think you know everything. No, you don't. I don't care who you is. You don't know everything. We don't know it all. I don't know it all. I don't have it all together. I'm not supposed to because I'm only human. You get what I'm saying? You know, but stuff is not it's not the same. You know, it ain't supposed to be the same. But things is it's listen. I noticed that they used to have like missing children, and of course you can't put every missing child with so many children that's missing and things like that. They used to have it on the stores, different children, different ones. You don't even see that no more. You know what I'm saying? And even with the Amber Alert, that's a good thing though. But you don't even hear maybe one or two. But in the stores, you had it was just coming. It was coming through. You get what I'm saying? They had it listed up. You know, but you have more of that than they have on the envelope. If y'all get where I'm coming from, you get what I'm saying? Like I don't know, like it's not important. It's just sitting there. You know, is one child any less than the next child? You know, no, not at all. One child is just as important as the next one. So I'm glad. I'm grateful for my voice. Okay, God gave me this. He gave me this voice to speak. And what's ain't important to someone or whoever now, it's gonna be important later. Feel me? But yes, it's gonna be a process with our bodies and health. It really is. Because it's what our bodies is used to, you know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's what our bodies is used to. And I'm gonna tell y'all, this stuff that they be like, my friend be showing me certain stuff. I'm like, you sit there and think it's a joke, because guess what? You better pay attention, because where that stuff coming from? That stuff they be showing us right in our face, and they got the mess on TikTok and all that stuff. You get what I'm saying? Cause she loves TikTok. I'm like, let me tell you something. It's real. These things that they're making. So is it like something, what I'm saying, to have people afraid? No, because God said don't live in fear, but it's things that listen, let me tell you something. It's important. Okay. It's important. And sometimes, you know, it's like when you have faith, you can say, well, yeah, save $1 a day. That's something my mother always taught. But guess what? What if you can't spend that dollar? You get what I'm saying? Think about it. When we had to shut down, and when what I told my daughter, even when they shut down with the gas and stuff like that, don't worry about it. God know your need. He gonna supply it. See what I'm saying? What if when you can't? You got to be open minded to some stuff, man. What if you got all the money in the world, but the stuff that you need you can't get to? You get what I'm saying? You can't get to stuff shut down that you got saved in the bank of how they doing stuff. You can't even use it because everything is computerized and stuff like that. You feel where I'm coming from? No, I'm just, my mind just be, listen, baby. Listen. They making everything digital. They have control. They can literally shut it down. What if you can't use this stuff? Once they shut it down, they shut it down. I'm not trying to say I'm for saving. I'm all for all that. I'm all for all that. But I'm saying they making everything like computers. Forgetting the manual stuff. They making it too convenient stuff. It's just too convenient, and I ain't trusting none of it. I ain't trusted from then. And I knew it from back then. I was speaking on this. I was speaking on it. Nobody wasn't listening, no. And we here, right here. See what I'm saying? Missy seeing some stuff. Missy paying attention. You get what I'm saying? And here we go. Here we go. It's real. What if you can't get to it? That's why I try to keep money in the house. I'm just keeping it real, baby. I'm trying to tell you. I do. Because it's like, it's for one, what I'm getting to, sometimes it's really, you don't have nothing but to lean on God. For real, trust Him to work it out. Because I'm going to tell you why and this ain't no opinion. This ain't no opinion. I'm speaking some true facts right now. Okay. And a lot of people might don't even care about it, but that's all right though. But no, I said it because it's gonna be here and it's on this live right here. You get what I'm saying? I said it because it's this right here is the truth. You get what I'm saying? It's not no opinion. I'm giving you something to think about, not nothing to be afraid of, but something to really think about, because it's real. They done changed the landline. I shared this before. But the landline is supposed to be in the wall. Cordless phone is a cordless phone. That's battery. Okay. So if my Wi-Fi go out, my house phone go out too. Everything they got to know everything about you, every move, everything. Come on. So it's the control. It's trying to control our mind with and everything that make like these movies. Well, they like it's cameras in our own home. They watching us. You get what I'm saying? I felt funny about the doggone TV. They shut the TVs. I get it with stuff getting modern and all that stuff. Listen, I'm not naive to that. Things changing to modern stuff. Come on. Things change. I know that. I'm not speaking about that. I'm speaking about control. Control, not only in our homes, but in our minds too. You get what I'm saying? Man, they got to the point you think about the same thing they doing literally to us now. Listen, they got the shows on the TVs now. And y'all ain't paying attention to it. The games, Roblox, different stuff with the same. They got it now where they make to the point where men, where they make it literally people. Listen, where they have bodies that you can buy, and you can buy women, and they talk. They literally robots. You wife and them, and they talk, and that's okay. Like this is the norms now. Listen, but you know what? I'm gonna let man think they're gonna get God is allowance of stuff right now, but it's not gonna completely happen like that. So that part I do know, but I just want y'all to be aware with some stuff right now. Pay attention, man. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. The phones, just everything. This is why what is dealing with these cell phones, how they have them, why you have to upgrade, because they have them to the point where they're going to get full. It's just all about money. At one time, you can have your cell phone and have it for many years. It start acting up because they only sought up to last for a certain amount of time. You get what I'm saying? They got them sought up like that. That's why you have to get the upgrade. It's already sought up. Just, oh baby. I just thank God for discernment. I thank God for his word. I thank him for everything and to continue to hold me to make it through this. You get what I'm saying? Because this is real. And to still install in me what I know through him, what he's showing me to share out there. You get what I'm saying? And I even I don't need no degree for this, because this is Holy Spirit that he gives to me that I see. You get what I'm saying? That he give me to see to share to the next person, because this is real, man. This ain't no play. Ain't no play at all. At all. That's why I say we to stop and just be and pray and unify. You have to unify to unite. You have to. You get what I'm saying? Continue to stick with like-minded. Continue to just do what you have to do. And that negative stuff, don't worry about it. Just stay prayed up. You get what I'm saying? Just stay prayed up. keep pushing, keep on pushing, and leaning on God, because oh boy, he said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. And he is. He is. Now, can we all agree to say that? I'm quite sure we can. So why you can't agree to nothing else? You get what I'm saying? No, I'm saying no, that's true. In God we trust. In God we trust. Oh, it's a God. Oh, it's a God. The way I see it, walk down the streets. Let's walk down the streets and pray. Remember how they did that? How they used to do back in the day, them slavery days and stuff like that. They prayed, marched down the streets and pray. It ain't got to be everything on no Sunday. Every day, pray, march down the streets and pray. Man, the devil be so doggone mad, man. You know what's, but guess what? Can't be touched, though. Can't be touched. God's word, you didn't listen, it's everywhere. He gonna get his word out, whether people teaching, speaking, or just giving a courage word. God didn't call me to preach. He called for me to speak. You understand what I'm saying? To use my voice. I stand in my purpose of using my voice. Okay, the voice. That's what he gave me. He gave me a voice to speak on, and also to continue to walk. I'm not perfect. I'm not holy. I'm not holy. The only perfect person that walked on earth was Jesus. That's it. That's all. We was in the book of Genesis again. This is real. So, but he don't want us. But he don't want us. And it can be a little scary being human. I'm telling you, it really can. It can. I'm gonna share that, guys. It can really be scary. It really can. It can really be scary. And cause a lot of anxiety. But guess what? The Bible speaks of that too. He knew we was gonna have anxiety. He knew this. He knew this. Man, he knew we was gonna have anxiety with this stuff right here going on. He knew it. He knew. He said it. So this is why the stuff was written to take care of us, to help us, and us being there for one another, and being there. It's not necessarily like I spoke on yesterday. I spoke on, hi, Spinal Shiny. How are you? Hope you've been having a wonderful day. I spoke on, thank you for coming through. I spoke on this part too yesterday about like love. It ain't just materialistic stuff. It ain't all about money and gifts. You get what I'm saying? And houses, materialistic things. You get what I'm saying? It's not. Look at them storms and stuff. How you got the $1 million homes underwater. Some may have insurance. A lot of them may don't have none. Hi, Miss Patty. How are you? Hope you've been having a wonderful day. A lot of them don't even, don't even at all. Don't have no insurance on their homes. You get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, they have their lives. This is from the last hurricane that I see, And not only that one, I've seen others, Guys, ladies, thank you for coming through. I'm here, and it's always like that, whatever God have on my heart to speak, I'll speak on, and I'm just really grateful for that. Like I said, God didn't call me to preach, or he uses me, my purpose to speak my voice, the things that he need to get out, because God is everywhere, So I was just speaking some stuff, you know, different on different topics, but actually it was the same thing, giving, something to think about. You have to go back. You really would have to go back because at some points I literally, stuff was just coming more and more to me. I was more in the spirit speaking. You get what I'm saying? And I can't, like I said, a lot of times I may know what I may talk about, but a lot of times I just let it be natural. I let God guide me when I speak. Okay. I pray and I ask for guidance for His word to share when I come and when I speak. And I hope that someone got something out of what I shared. I know I did. You get what I'm saying? I know I did myself. Just speaking. And that just pushes me even more. You know, um, you know, conscious of His word, and the things that's going on around. And Miss Patty, I missed you. I thought you was live, and I tried to come on, and the live was already over. But it was an awesome walk, beautiful walk. Yeah. And also encouraging words, which was important. You spoke on watching your surroundings and stuff. It's true. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yesterday, me and Little Junior was catching up on the little stuff yesterday. I was on my TV. Yeah. So I've been on here, and so guys, I just hope y'all really, again, I'm not here to tell anyone what to do, but it's real, and it's important because it ain't just me, it's my, it's children, and it's also, like I say, setting an example for them, the young, the present, for now, and for their future, and it takes us, it really it does, because what we do, it reflects on them, you know what I'm saying? It reflects on them, on our children, and like I said, it's not easy. Sometimes it takes a village, um, it do takes a village. Um, and take care of you. It's the main thing to take care of you. Stay prayed up and continue to lean on God. But things is not, it really isn't. It's not the same, guys. I'm trying to open this thing up here. This mayonnaise. It's not the same. It's not. But yeah, like I was saying, y'all, listen. A sister keep a little change around. Okay? Because how they got stuff set up, let me tell you something. With all this digital and everything, they have it in their hands to shut it down. And when they shut it down, then what? For example, okay, even so say it's a gambling, to keep it real, but the sweepstakes. Listen, y'all keep saving your money for the next day or 2 days later, because if they don't have that place, if it's shut down, then what you going to do? Okay, it's shut down. That whole part. They shut it down. Same thing what they doing with this stuff right here. Listen, they got you for every and anything. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna get it? Same thing like dealing with the hurricane, with the storm. Banks shut down. You know what I'm saying? And then let me tell you, like I shared before about my receipts. I know I'll be having a lot of paper, but I'll be holding on to my receipts, man, because it's their word against yours. When the computers is messed up or the computers is shut down, they don't have nothing. It's your word against theirs. You get what I'm saying? Against theirs. No. Everything I just don't agree to. It's just too much easy access, and not only that, it's corrupt. It's corruption with it. You get what I'm saying? It's corrupted. It's corrupted. Corrupted. Period. But like I said, again, guys, when I was speaking about the every need dealing with the gas when they had them places, shutting it down with the oil, it's hard to get gas and stuff like that. I told my daughter, don't worry about it. You're God gonna get supplied. Same thing dealing with the tissue when people was getting all that stuff, acting crazy and all this. Don't worry about it. He gonna supply. So when you got all this money in the bank and in your homes, when you got all, how are you using it? How? How are you using? And guys, don't get it wrong. You got to go back to the lie to get what I'm talking about now. You get what I'm saying? You got to get for you to have some understanding. You get what I'm saying? Because they making everything computerized, computer. Even the movies, even they making robots, people, all types of stuff. You get what I'm saying? Everything. How you gonna get to it? How? And again, like I said before, have your stocks and your bonds and different things like that. Have your savings and things like that. Again, that's something my mother always taught me. I got to do better with it because I tell you, I did. I literally, to be honest, I did good with the saving, especially with my business. But then when things had shut down, I had to live off of my saving. I was actually proud of myself, but I'm like, man, dang, then I had to end up living off of it. You know what I'm saying? Which that was a good thing, but still, in the savings. But now that the stuff that they got going on now, is it really safe? Is it? Is it? And again, like I say, God will supply your every need. God still don't say don't be no fool. Don't be a fool. Don't be naive. You want to be wise. He spoke on that yesterday, speaking about the wise woman. Being wise. You don't want to be the fool. You get what I'm saying? And it don't matter how old you are. Again, I spoke on this earlier. Age is to all to wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Maturity to wisdom, because you have a lot of older ones. And I'm just speaking in general, of my experience. My experience. That you have older, I'm saying out here, I'm not talking about YouTube, that are they're childish. That versus I'm more level-headed than them. You feel what I'm saying? But do that make me better than them? No, it don't. What I have to do and what I've been doing is keeping them lifted up in prayer. You get what I'm saying? Because God say, pray for the lost. You feel me? Because again, he say, you learn from your youth. Just because you older, that don't make you wiser. You understand what I'm saying? It don't. I learned stuff from my grandson. He ain't even 1 year old yet. I learned something new. Matter of fact, I learned a couple of things. I'm like, wow, my kids I ain't seen it. I'm like, okay, it's a different era. You have to receive some stuff. Then versus thinking you're a certain age that you too old to learn something. You get what I'm saying? You got a lot of that, especially where I'm at. In the country, listen, baby, can't tell them nothing. They stuck in them ways. And I'm going to tell you something about them stuck in them ways. I respect it, though. I get it. Because when you stuck in your ways, you stuck in your ways. But guess what? Them ways, the evil ways that you're stuck in, you have to make room to change it. Change them because it's harming you and it's harming others. Understand what I'm saying? You got to change it. Yeah. Because you don't have to be like that. You get what I'm saying? I spoke on that yesterday. Mean people. Being mean, judging, just being mean. I can't remember everything, but I know I spoke on just the mean ways, and it was a natural message. And like I said, through the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, whom approved it. You know, it have to. It do have to stop. But the thing is, I don't more worry about what people going to do and what they ain't going to do. What I'll be more concerned about what I'm doing. You get what I'm saying? To set that example the best way I know how. You know, because like I say, everybody have room for change. No one, we all of us fall short. All of us. We all fall short. You know, we all fall short, you know. But I'm going to tell you something right now. Did I know a holy woman? Let me tell you something. It was just like sitting next to God. She didn't watch the TV. She said the TV, everything on TV is just not how they have it. It's no good. Unless you watch it like some old shows or whatever. I watched this woman. She died in her 90s. She was almost 100 when she passed away. Her name was Miss Sullivan. Let me tell you something. I watched that woman, her body healing, old now, falls, in the hospital, healing, cancer. I mean, just all types of stuff going on, healing and coming through it. You get what I'm saying? You know, so she was close to holiness. She really was holy, you know. Experience in the house of God where people could unify and the experience washing the feet. You get what I'm saying? We in there washing each other's feet to get the feeling that I ain't never experienced. Of course, I've experienced with a man. I'm talking about as a whole, Christ, as a family. You get what I'm saying? To know how to. It was just a powerful feeling. I'm sharing this with y'all as a testimony. It's got chills in my body right now. You know, to what? Have you ever felt that way? Do it make a church wrong? No, it don't. I'm not saying that. I'm telling you what I experienced. You know, then versus a pointing fingers. No, we don't need to be doing this. You know, we need to be setting examples the best way we know how. We're not perfect. We're not. But we need to set examples, you know, and not be hypocritical about some stuff. You get what I'm saying? And listen, no. But it's still a process. It's a working process, though. But just washing his feet. Washing feet. And I'm not perfect. I'm far from perfect. Because I told y'all before I fornicate. You get what I'm saying? I play my little numbers and stuff like that. But you know one thing I will say? I'm not no one's enemy. I walk in love. I don't sit around talking about people. I don't sit around judging anyone. Yeah, I got me. I'm not, you know, I'm not out there in the street or nothing like that. You know. Yeah. Yeah. You know. But it's things that I can make room for change, you know. But like again, I'm not no one's enemy, you know. Nobody. I'm not angry. I'm not mad at anyone. No. And if I have something going on my heart, I'll take it to God. Ask me to help to forgive. See, it's all about forgiveness. That's what you have the peace. This is why I have the peace. This is why I have peace. And this is how others are going to be able to have peace. Is sometimes you just have to let some stuff go. And letting people go and letting things go don't mean you don't love them. That don't mean stop loving them. It don't mean stop loving them or hating them. And it don't mean that. It just means you can't be on my journey. You get what I'm saying? You just can't be. And I want to encourage you guys the same way. You know, like even here on the YouTube, same thing. Like I say, how I'm out here, I'm in here, you know, home on the YouTube. I'm the same. I'm the same way. That's it, you know. So I glorify God, not just on the bad, but the good too. I praise him. I give him praise because he's good, you know. And I want man to stop trying to figure out everything on his own and think he got it when no, it's God. God created all things. He sent his only begotten son. John 17:3 is in there in the Bible. You know, come on. So you have what? Listen, when you have young people hurting young, where did that come from? Where? How? Why? Where? Where did it come from? See what I'm saying? Where did it come from? We got to stop. Where did it come from? So, guys, my book is full, and I definitely need, I do a lot of writing. Look at this. I got this book, so I'm going to have to get me another book, okay? This thick book is writing, it's scriptures, you know, I read. And then when I have the, especially on Zoom, I was literally proud of myself. I'm like, Dad, they finally, and my mentor called me. She was like, Ramonia, because actually, guys, that's my name, Ramonia. And where did Ramonia come from, Missy? Missy come from Ramonia. Ramonia. And you know, I'm going to tell you about me, guys. The book of Numbers is important too. So I was born in January 23rd. That's 1, 2, 3. And I'm left-handed. See, a lot of times people figure the zodiac sign. Let me tell you something. It is important. The zodiac sign is important. It's a part of who you are. So you got you got good traits and bad traits. See what I'm saying? See, I was able to appreciate. I never looked at it in that sense. See, God gave me, you know, I've always been in gifted classes. I'm in gifted classes. See, he already was in the purpose already. At the time, I didn't know it, even though I was always in the gifted class. But I was a Miss Fancy, you know how that go, you know, just like, at the time, always had to have the last word or whatever, you know, or if somebody, or I don't care if it was a teacher, I'm saying something got, you know, because back then the teachers, they was mean let me tell you something, they was mean. But I had great teachers too, but it was a mean teacher, and I will never forget it. My 4th grade teacher, let me tell you something. Listen, she was out of line, and I reacted in the wrong way, but guess what? I still got promoted and still got promoted into to another gifted class. You get what I'm saying? See, you know, but the behavior part wasn't good. You get what I'm saying? I wasn't bad in school or nothing like that, but it's important to meet these teachers. They'll act one way, but then they be another way afterwards. You get what I'm saying? You know, it's important. So God had already, you know, and the older I get, the more I get to realize and appreciate. And this is why I work on myself even more, you know, even more. Because like I said, I'm not perfect, but I'm not no one's, okay. See, this is stuff that I wrote yesterday, right? I didn't even write everything, but this is stuff that I wrote yesterday. Okay. And like I spoke on earlier about the Bible, how they're mocking, you know, trying to mock the Bible. You get what I'm saying? God is not to be mocked, you know, at all. You know, basically trying to say it's not real. God is real. He's real. He's authentic. He ain't fake. Basically, that was the word how it was used. He's authentic. He's real. Not fake. You get what I'm saying? So my thing is respect. I respect. And we have to learn to respect each other's differences. You get what I'm saying? Because we all are different. And what makes us different, do it mean that you still can't learn from someone? No, it don't mean that. It don't mean because somebody different than me that I can't learn from them. You still can learn. You can still learn, and that's the problem. With that we have, with the jealous, the envy, and all that. And I'm grateful that I'm not that type of person. I am grateful. I never was a jealous person. Never. For what? Why? Why? There's no reason, because you all have gifts. You all are important. God made us different. We're supposed to be different. Hi, R.S. Nels. How are you? My cutie cube. Hope you've been having a wonderful day. Thank you for coming through. Thank you. Yeah, we all are different. We all are different, guys. And he spoke on, man cannot live on bread alone. Ain't that something? We can't live on bread alone. We can't. And the spiritual food, spiritually, a lot of it is what's missing. You get what I'm saying? It's what's missing. The spiritual. I shared this before, my mentor and my Bible study teacher. And she said, even though I was brought up in the church, beautiful church, said you have to keep that spiritual side. Without it, you will be lost. But I kept that. But the ones that, like I say, don't know, they still have their personal relationship with God. I don't touch on that. You get what I'm saying? But I'm speaking on how the system is trying to do everything, trying to have power over us in our minds. You get what I'm saying? That's the part that I was sharing earlier about how the system is trying to have, and if you look, just check it, just pay attention. Just pay attention. That's all. And to be honest, guys, YouTube, I'm going to tell y'all what I know. Now, I ain't got to keep up. You get what I'm saying? With what YouTube trying to do, because I already know. YouTube is messy, and I'm not talking about y'all content creators. I'm talking about YouTube, period. See, my thing is, I'm being consistent. I'm speaking, and I didn't want to make partnership because, like I said, I didn't end up making a channel. I was trying to post a video on Facebook, and I ended up on YouTube with a channel. I can't tell you how. I don't know. But I do know I was supposed to be here. See what I'm saying? I was already had the Voice That Matters going on where I was at. What I was doing already. And I ended up here. Not because something that I did on my own. No, because I didn't know what was going on. I was just trying to, and like I said, it was speaking on spiritual warfare. And YouTube took that same video off. They took it off. They want our minds, the devil, the wicked force to keep our minds messed up, want us to stay hating and messed up. The control. Don't want us to, like, it's not about God. You get what I'm saying? No, they don't want us to. Guys, stay prayed up. Please. Okay? Stay prayed up and do the best you can. To keep your mental, do the best you can to keep pushing the best way you know how, because it is important. YouTube is messy. It's wicked. It is. But you know what? I'm so happy about all the ministry that's coming through because no matter what, where you got wickedness, here you go, it's God. God's word. You get what I'm saying? God's word. He's gonna give it, he's gonna put it out there. Okay. The same thing that go on off of YouTube goes on YouTube. People against one another, people just tearing people down and just all types of stuff. It's the same thing. That's the same thing. The same thing. You get what I'm saying? But in order, like for I shared earlier, a woman, and I was posting my video and landing on that. Her son is gone. And it caught me. I didn't even get I saved it, but I didn't get a chance to. I hope I'll be able to find it, to share it, because I was just stuck. Something didn't seem right, but I'm going to tell you something. You got a lot of times people, you can have friends. I witnessed this, man. I witnessed this. I experienced this. When you have people, like they just be jealous for who you are. Just for who you are. Intimidated, jealous, and everything just for who you are. Love. You get what I'm saying? Just the mama and the son, I'm going to make a long story short because I still got to get the full thing because it caught me off guard. All I could do is pray for her. Her son is gone. But she said what's keeping her alive is her other children. You get what I'm saying? What's keeping her going is that her son went basically he's missing, and one of his friends, she said they've been on trips, been to the house, she feed him, do the whole deal. That his mother and the son was looking for her son, and he was found dead, drowned in a pool or whatever river, or whatever the case was. But the thing was, she saying, "Why y'all looking for him? Why y'all ain't call me? Why you ain't get up with me, the mama?" You know what I'm saying? And they ain't called the cops or nothing till after she was the one. Once she found out, she was the one that called the cops. Then that's when they called the cops. Something ain't right with that bitch up. Call the parent. What's going on? Sometimes and this is why I was speaking about yesterday, not yesterday, the day before yesterday, about being open, and then confirmation of what I was saying about being overprotective parent. But I'm gonna do a part 2 because I'm gonna have a last guest, because I want people's thoughts on that. It's like a bittersweet type of thing. But sometimes you can have people in your listen. People will be jealous of your own children, and then your children going places, and then like that situation happened with that girl. They went out of town and stuff, and they killed. This is real, man. This is real. This is why I say we got to get out of grown folks' business, personal issues. Then a lot of it don't even mean nothing because it's just your own personal issue because you got issues. Stop taking everything personal and get stuff together where we can do better. You get what I'm saying? Because we get ourselves together, we could be right for them. You get what I'm saying? Present, future. You get what I'm saying? Because they're not going to be right. How they going to be able to focus and doing some things? And I'm telling you, I ain't perfect. I'm making it clear. I makes it clear. I'm not perfect. But I will speak on life. I will speak on, opinions, to speak in life or whatever. But a lot of times I'm just going to speak some true facts. And right now what I'm speaking is it's the truth. It's the gospel, man. It's real, but it's a process, whatever it is that we got going on, we got to ask God, continue to ask God, whatever this right, take this away from me. You get what I'm saying? It's a process. It's a process. It really is, man. It is. And things is not the same. It ain't the same like it used to be. It's not. It's not supposed to, but it really isn't the same, guys. It's not. And guys, I did not expect this, but I'm going to still say thank you, Father. I thank my Heavenly Father for continuing to use me to get his what need to be said, and it goes for me too. It's for me too. It's for me too. to keep pushing and to continue to set that example, to shed love and light. You get what I'm saying? Because anybody can talk, but it's action. You get what I'm saying? Because we do got a job. We have a job. God give us a job. Like I spoke on yesterday. Okay, what did you do to make God happy? Did you do something to make God happy today? You get what I'm saying? See, it's about pleasing God, not people. You get what I'm saying? And I'm like, not being whole or perfect, because he know we're not perfect. But did you do or say anything to make him happy, to uplift him versus of downlift, to make a great impact on someone's life? You get what I'm saying? Something. The verses of downing. Because when you do that, you know what it is? You're sinning. That's what you're doing. You're sinning. And we all are sinners, okay? So when the perfect person think that they're better than, no, you're not. No, you ain't. You're not. You're not. Because we all have room for change. We do. I'm 52 years old. And I'm going to tell you something. My stepmama, she's going to be 76. I already got everything for her, reserved for her, because she want red lobsters. I'm blessed to still have both my mom too. My mother, she's 73. She's 73? No, she's 72. Yeah, she turned 72 in June. She'll be 76. It's stuff I'll be telling her. She gonna be 76, but she be receiving it though. You feel what I'm saying? She be receiving it. God be using me to share things with her that she didn't look at in one way. Do y'all get what I'm saying? She gonna be 76 years old, retired, got everything, home, paid for, ain't no mortgage. Listen, she got it, okay? But she still go through her, she's in the church. Listen, she's in the church, but she still go through stuff. Life still come at her. You get what I'm saying? But I still give her things. It's all about willing to learn. You still got room to learn, see things in a different perspective. You feel me? So I'm just grateful that I still have, my parents, in my lives, and my mom, her husband, that's my dad as well. He's my father. I don't even like saying stepfather. He's my father. He's my dad, man. 80 years old, retired. He's veteran, author, an elder. You get what I'm saying? Elder. And I'm not talking about elderly. He's an elder, top notch up in the house of God. You get what I'm saying? Well-respected man, family man, So, the Christians, that's not out there just keep prayed up in the ministry of teaching and teaching, basically teaching the word and setting the example. You get what I'm saying? It's real, man. To unity, unity. I pray I don't want nothing to happen to my children, man. I don't want them to get caught up with stuff and get messed up. Be out here, and I don't want to be my last moment to be mad and angry and things like that. I don't want that, guys. Do you want that? It's happening all around, man. Sometimes I'm going to tell you something. Like I was saying before, we was not born to die. You get what I'm saying? You got to get that out your head. Because if anybody tell you that, it's not true. It's not true. We all know we got to go one day, but no, it says, what that say, the Bible speaks of, we can have everlasting life. You get what I'm saying? Yet the flesh go, but we still live on. You get what I'm saying? Jesus died, but he arose. That was the whole point when he did. That was a big example when he did that. Did y'all not get it? You know what I'm saying? It was a big example, man. So it's important to love, it really is. Yeah, we was born to live. We wasn't born to die. Yes, thank you, Miss Patty. Miss Patty, I spoke on that earlier. We was born to live. We was born to live. So I want people to get that. No, get that out your head. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes people can rush themselves. We can. You know, we can with the things we eat and just different stuff. You know, the different things we do. It's true. People got this. So say if you out there, if you go out there and you speeding 100 miles per hour, just because, and so say the speed limit is 50 or 55, and you going 100. If you get into an accident, it was an accident. God didn't call you. God didn't call you home. When people say that was God, God was ready for them. God, no, man, cut it. No, that's not true. It was an accident. They were speeding, and it was an accident, a tragic accident. That's all. You get what I'm saying? You know, God get blamed for a lot of stuff that he ain't had nothing to do with. You get what I'm saying? You know, and it's real. I'm talking some real facts right now. Now, this ain't no opinion. This is the truth. That's just how it go. That's how it go, guys. That's how it go. You know, for example, with me, I thank God, like I had this going on with my stomach, and I'm glad I've been on this journey, you know, of doing things different, and of course sharing it with my family to try to do something different, you know. And like my daughter, I told her, I try to share her to stop eating the spicy foods. It's not good for you. So my job is to encourage. You get what I'm saying? You know, but she's doing better though, because she don't like that feeling because she have GERD. I have GERD. You get what I'm saying? But that's from me. That was from me, a big example. That was from me eating the spicy foods and stuff all the time. It wasn't like sometime. It was like I would just eat spicy chips, you know. I wasn't like literally cooking it for my family, the spicy stuff, but I was literally me just, you know, eating spicy stuff. You get what I'm saying? Yes, we do. Yes, we bring things on ourselves. Yes, you know, and we're not perfect. And I'm not speaking on that, guys. You're going to say this what you have an understanding, you know, with what I'm saying, you know that God, you know, we can't blame him for everything, but we could praise him for the things that sometimes he will allow some things to happen to save our lives. You get what I'm saying? Because sometimes we do have to run for our life. That means letting people go that's not for us, but still loving them, you know, and literally run. And I'm talking about running to save your life. Sometimes you got to run to save your own life, and it's okay. Don't make you no coward. It don't make you a coward. Don't make you no coward at all. So I say, guys, you was born to live. I want to leave that with y'all tonight. You was born to live. Keep that in your head. All right? Because I'm going to share this with you. Sometimes I feel like this is it with me. Because I was sharing this. I was sharing this today. I was like, with the things that I had went through, you know, dealing with my health, different stuff. Okay, God brought me through it. And I'm crying of praise. Giving God the glory. But he's still using me to use my voice. You understand? I know this. I know this is my purpose. Understand? This is my purpose. This is my purpose. This imperfect body, standing in my purpose, my greatness, is my voice. Okay? That's what he used me for. And used me for other things too. You know, gifts that I do have. You know that you was born to live, guys. And acknowledge that you can do better. And doing better don't make you bad. Understand? Never, ever, ever, ever let nobody tell you nothing different. You get what I'm saying? Just because you make mistakes, you don't have to live in your mistake. And you're not your mistake. Understand what I'm saying? You're not your mistake. Just because you're different don't make anybody better than you. You can still change it around. If you're still here, you can do it. You can. And understand when I say you got to run for your life, it's okay. Don't make you no coward. If you somebody that's out here that need to hear what I'm saying right now, if you got to literally run for your life, run. and start over if you have to. Starting over is okay. Run if you got to make a change. You run. That's what you do. You run. You run. Run. And God going to be right with you every step of the way. Every step of the way. Because he loved you that much. It's unconditional love. It's his love. It's unconditional love. Okay? Yes. Yeah. It's unconditional love. Yes. Amen. Yeah, we make mistakes. Yes. Yeah. 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 You make mistakes. You don't have to live in it. We all fall short. We don't have to live. Your past don't make, who you are today or what you want, who you want to be. It don't. Get out of bondage. Get out of it. Again, as I shared earlier, a lot of this stuff that's going on, listen, already trying to enslave us, and people speak on this slavery and stuff like that. But guess what? Stop slavering your own selves. Stop it. You was born to live. You was born to live. And guys, I'm going to tell you something. The things I say to you guys, I speak to my daughters. I tell them, and whoever else, I tell them too. I speak to them. You understand what I'm saying? This is my life. This is my life right here. But they live their own lives. You get what I'm saying? I can't make them do the same thing with my mama. She's always encouraged me, and she always set that great example. But I still, detoured and flew my own wings and did different things. You get what I'm saying? Do life, But I grew up in a wonderful home. My mother was great. She was strict now. She was, but I appreciate that. I appreciate every bit of morals, values, man. Whatever happened to that? But even though still, if you don't have it, guess what, guys? Don't let nobody tell you nothing different. You can start it today. You can start it right now. You can start your own morals and values right now. If you ain't had none, you can start something right now. Okay? You can start something right now. My job ain't that be out here judging someone or what they ain't. Or listen, baby, everybody got a pass. Everybody done did. You get what I'm saying? Did things, experienced things. You get what I'm saying? But just because that don't mean you have to do it. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying people going to be people. People going to do things. You can make mistakes. We all make mistakes. But whatever you want to do for you, it ain't too late. You can still do it. Do it. It's all right. Because each day, I love the Romans 12:2. It's renewing of the mind, man. Transforming your mind. You can do, but it's going to take you. Like I forgot to think about my daughter. One of them. Search for love in all the wrong places. No. Within happiness. Because like I say, people can have all the money in the world, houses, materialistic stuff, and guess what? They still don't be, ain't happy. Ain't happy. See, it's from here. See what I'm saying? It starts from within. Then you could be a pretty person, be the worst, ugliest one in the inside. Beauty starts within here. Peace and love is unconditional. And you know why I got that love? Because the God in me. The God that lives in me. God lives in me. And this is why I'm up here. I've made mistakes as well. And, I have made mistakes, of course. But I'm getting ready to get off, guys. Thank you all that, came through. And I pray that somebody received what I was saying through this whole live. Because it is important. I didn't expect this, guys. I really don't be expecting this. It ain't nobody but God. I ask him. I pray, ask God to help me to be able to speak what need to be spoke. You understand what I'm saying? Whatever need to be shared to help someone. You understand what I'm saying? I pray and I ask him. I ask him, guys, go for his guidance to help me to be able to share things that need to be shared. Understand what I'm saying? And God ain't going to guide me wrong. And he ain't going to guide you wrong either. You get what I'm saying about? He's not. He's not. And I'm just grateful. Thank you guys for coming through. Much love, peace, and elevation, guys. Unity. Everything is a process. It's a process. It's not no overnight. It's a process, guys. Okay? You was born to live. I'm gonna leave that with you. You was born to live. Keep pushing, kings and queens. Thank you guys who all that came through, and don't forget to hit that like button. Love you guys. Have a good night. And oh boy, I was planning on eating my sandwich. I made it, but I got into, love you. Good night.